Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Streetcar Takeover Bristol. We got here around 10 o'clock this morning. I've already teched the car in. Roll racing is going on right now, the roll racing test and tune. I'm in the 12.0 index class. I'm going to take this up here and roll race it. There was some cars that was going like 100 mile an hour, so not too concerned about embarrassing myself. So anyway, this video is going to be literally all over the place. I'm going to get this up to the line, make a roll racing pass or two. Not real big on roll racing, but it looks pretty daggone fun. There are some crazy cars here. These GTRs that are down here are absolutely unreal. Like, I thought I was doing decent in life until I seen some of these, and then I realized, you know, maybe I need to step my game up a little bit. So anyway, I got some people at the starting line. They're going to film the pass. Lord willing, we get to make one. I think they're going to test and tune roll race for about another hour, so I should at least get to make one pass. I have a F1X Pro Charged C7Z behind me. It's kind of intimidating. Probably going to get matched up against him, but I'm going to do this for fun and nothing more. The car show is over here, and there's some unreal cars over there. Several R32s, an R33 I just seen. And if you know, I'm kind of a JDM guy at heart. I like the V8s, American V8s and all that, but I don't know, this is kind of fun. All right guys, so we've made it to the staging lanes. We're behind this Buick GS. Got a GTR beside of us, 350Z on a big tire, a couple more Coyotes, C7Z, a friggin' fast Forester. So hopefully I don't make a complete fool of myself. There's a good chance I'll make a good complete fool of myself, because I've never did this, and like all these fast cars are beside of me and behind me, so yeah, this is going to be interesting. All right guys, so the first roll race went about like expected. I was matched up against a Boss 302 with bolt-ons gear and a couple other things. Don't know what I ran at all. I guess we'll see. It was a good race. Whoever is in the orange Boss, if you're watching this, that was my first race in like 17 years in a car on a track. So thank you for that, and I guess we'll see exactly what our ticket shows on what we did. So I get the loser's copy, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you. So we did 110.72. Not too good. Yeah, we didn't do too good on that one. I don't know if something's going on with the car or not, because 110 is less than what I did on the street from a dig. So I'm wondering. I think maybe something's up. I need to ask them if the car was doing anything crazy on the way, because my buddies was up at the line. So we'll see.
Got a ton of rubber left. Against the California Special Mustang.
So after waiting about an hour in the staging lanes, I think somebody lifted ahead, they said. I think it spilled some coolant or something on the track. Ended up shutting down the staging lanes for a while. Anyway, we are getting ready to pull up for the second run, and I've got some other people filming, so I'll throw the clips in from outside the car somewhere in here. But hopefully it does better, because like I said, something was up for it to only do 110 when it did a 113 from a dig. So hopefully this run goes better. All right guys, so that run felt a little bit better. It grabbed in second really freaking hard. I don't know, it felt like it spun a little bit in first, so we'll see how it did. That was against the similarly built Coyote, so hopefully it's somewhat similar, or we've got some problem. Thank you. Yeah, we picked up some miles an hour. We went 112.46 that time against a 109.40, so it did better than what it did the first time. Yeah, we knocked the second off, so it ran definitely a lot better and picked up 3 miles an hour. It looks like, yeah, through the 60 was better, 330 was better, Yeah, the whole thing was pretty much better.
You know who you are.
Alright guys, so I just made my first 2 test and tune passes from a dig. The first one went somewhat decent. It was a 1275 at 110.67. 60 foot was 1.977, and this is still on street tires. 8th mile was an 828 at 87.59. ET, like I said, was 1275. Second run, it hooked really good from like 2,500 RPMs on the first pass. So I tried to up the RPM still on street tires because they do have the track prepped pretty good, and I'm trying not to break a drive shaft or axles or transmission in this car. But I left traction control on and it bogged me off the line. It cut at 2.016 60 foot. 8th mile was 8.35, and then I missed 4th gear. Like I said, this car just does not like being revved on that stock clutch. It ran a 13.054 at 101.04. Now, I was up against a CTSV coupe that the girl was driving, but she ran a 1086 at 136.29. So that one was embarrassing because she absolutely gapped me. So we kind of have a problem with the car on the driver's side. It is losing a little bit of oil from somewhere, not enough that it is going to get on the track or anything. But if the car sets for like an hour or two, it will have a drop or two on the ground. I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from, but it is on this side somewhere. Granted, I just put this intake and everything on last night, so it's not coming from anywhere up here. I don't know if it's oil pan gasket or what it is, but it is definitely coming from this side. But I'm not going to test and tune anymore. I'm going to just try to get in the 12.0 class and see what it'll do. I'm hoping that once the sun goes down and it gets a little bit cooler, that maybe it'll pick up a little bit. I'm not expecting to win the 12.0 class, given that I ran a 1275 the first part. I do have radials, but one, they're not mine, so I don't want to use them up, and two, it hooked well enough. If the car would have ran like a 12.5 or 12.4 on that first run, I was going to throw the radials on and think that maybe I could kind of knock off that other 3/10, but I just don't think the car has it in it right now. Not here at Bristol. Everybody told me this track runs a little bit slower anyway. I'm going to just be happy with whatever, because I've absolutely had a blast here. This is the first time I've drag raced since 2004, especially to race at Thunder Valley. This is kind of like a bucket list thing. So it's just been an amazing time. Had all my friends down here. My buddy Austin was supposed to ride down with us. He actually showed up. His Camaro is right there. I don't think he's running it today, but yeah, his car is absolutely sick. Met some awesome people. All the Charleston people came down through here. I think one of the girls actually won one of the roll racing classes. Stephanie, she goes by the hashtag Boost and Boops. All the guys over there did absolutely amazing. I'm glad I got to watch them race, but hopefully when the 12.0 class does come up, I'm probably going to get knocked out the first round, and we do have like a 3.5 hour drive back. So if I get knocked out, I'm probably just going to go ahead and load the car up and head back to West Virginia. But I just wanted to kind of give you an update because the GoPro died and I didn't have time to stop and get a new battery, because they was basically hot lapping us on test and tune for the drag racing class because there are so many people. The car, I mean, it's performing about how I expected it to. I was hoping that it would go a little bit faster just because it did a 1275 on the street with the draggy. But I understand, one, the elevation here, the DA I think is horrible today. And like I said, the car on that Boss intake with this new mail order tune, I don't know how good the tune is. I guess I can data log it and see if there's some changes to be made. It just does not like being shifted at or above 7,500 RPMs with this stock clutch. I'm gonna watch a little bit more racing. Hopefully the car holds together. Like I said, I've had a blast, and I kind of like to get back into this. Everybody here at the track's been freaking awesome. Everybody that put us on Streetcar Takeover have been absolutely amazing here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this kind of new kind of vlog that I haven't really done a whole lot of. out in public, kind of getting over my fear of vlogging in public. But I'm going to watch the rest of this test and tune, and whenever my class is called up, see if we can't make one more run.
So he's running to 110 on the motor mile side of the racetrack, 1386, 105, GTO, to go.
That is sick.
Yeah, that's wicked. CC's performance.
God almighty.
Big.
Wait a minute, they're all from West Virginia.
They are. What's that? ZR1. This. I love this. This is my favorite modifier.
997. .335i.
Oh, I love it. And the CR1.
It's a way to make me feel poor.
Every 14-year-old dream car. And holy shit. Grocery getter. It is.
I bet it's got an on-3 performance thing. Yep, right there.
Grocery getter. That's, I know it is because it license plate.
Jesus Christ.
I think it is.
Rob tuned. Whatever that is. That is sick.
Holy shit.
He got another one upside of it.
Oh, we see it.
I don't even want to walk back that way.
So unconventional, baby.
I need to walk around and look at the sky over there.
Meeting, they got a lineup up there.
Can't take all this.
I'm gonna miss
Yeah, I'm really poor.
Mystic Chrome coat. Dead ahead.
There's the R32.
Don't be a on you. I'm just outside.
Wow.
6:03 a.m.
I definitely want to
V10.
Somebody wrote slow on it.
With the skyline though.
R32 GTR. Huh.
Do they just have it from here?
At Bristol, it's just once.
That's what I was wondering if it's just from here.
R32 GTR. It's right-hand drive and everything.
That's crazy.
All right. There's Mike and everybody.
Stick shift nation.
Wow.
Coyote.
Coyote.
Cody Swat.
Yep.
Big turbo coyote.
Big turbo coyote.
Mystic Chrome valve covers.
I have a small chub.
I have a big chub.
I need
Big
it.
small chub.
You need that.
Doing, doing, doing.
Man, I want one so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a GSX, I wonder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's completely debadged.
Debadged. Those are actually random cars.
Dude, I love it. Dude, that Lotus is sick.
I bet that little Lotus flies.
Telling you.
know it.
So we're in the staging lanes of the 12.0 index class, and I have 0% chance of moving on to the next round. We have 6th-gen Camaros, X3M, Trailblazer SS on the bottom, 1.4 slicks, Scat Pack, twin turbo V8 Mercedes, a C6 on a drag slick, nitrous Camaro, another 5th-gen, and then behind me there is that. And another Coyote on slicks. So yeah, there's next to no way that I'm gonna make it through this. But if the car holds together, then it was a win. I got to race at Bristol, bucket list checked off. And hopefully the car holds together. Hopefully it's not a foreshadowing to you know, the car getting pushed on the trailer. As long as I can drive the car back up on the trailer after this, it is a win. And so this is going to be a hero pass. This is probably going to be my last pass of the night. So I'm just going to send it and see what happens. So I will. I got some people filming this run, so I will include it right after this. All right, guys. It looks like we are going up against a 5th-gen Camaro SS. So we'll see how this goes.
Jump in! It's going to be Pawpaw. 1202, 203 miles an hour to 1204 at 115. Good try by Lee there, but no good. BTI there on the right-hand side. The exhaust tripping Mustang and against the Camaro.
Boys, we got him! We got him. Treating pretty daggone good. Not sure what the run was because I actually let off because it was moving out tonight. I'm gonna grab this time slip. It's probably like a 13, but honestly, I didn't know the car was running friggin' good. So we've at least made it to the second round, which is something that I didn't think that I was gonna say. Because honestly, I planned on putting it on the trailer after this run. So let's see what this slip says. Hopefully it's like if it's a 12.7 and I let out because I pedaled it at the end, I will be freaking ecstatic. Thank you, dear. We went a 13.043 with me completely letting out of it at about the 1,000 foot. Because I only ran a 101.63 mile an hour because I literally just let out of it. Because there was no reason on taking the chance on breaking out, even though I was a full second from breaking out. But boys, we're going to round 2 no matter what. We've at least made it to the next round. So I don't think round 2 is going to go as well. I'm getting matched up against a 3rd gen Firebird that has some huge slicks on the back. So this is going to be the end of my night. If something happens that it is not, it's going to be a miracle from God.
Camaro second here, continuation at 12 flag. Gonna get some Mustang. That's it.
Go into 4th, and that 3rd gen just had too much. So we are going to put it back on the trailer and kind of give you a rundown of everything that happened. All right, guys, we got the Coyote loaded back up on the trailer. The Hero Pass just never came to be today. Like I said, we was on street tires. I did have the drag radials, but we didn't use them. I was really worried about snapping something in the drive line, and I daily this car, but this was probably one of the top 5 times that I've ever had doing something car related. Next time it'll be a little more prepared and not so last minute. But guys, if you like this content, if you enjoyed Street Car Takeover, hit that big thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow Matt Farley on Instagram, and I'll see you guys on the next video.